So there's this phenomena of the children's liturgy at Mass. And this is
I grew up in it.
Right. What was your opinion of children's liturgy?
Honestly, I haven't even given it a thought in decades until you just brought it up. So
all right.
I'd have to think about it.
Case in point.
Oh.
It didn't have its effect that people wanted it to.
I guess so.
So, like, I mean, perhaps there were things that you don't even know that grace was there and it could have had an effect in some way. But it didn't have such an impact that you were like, this really helped me along in understanding the faith or the liturgy or things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I take 5 seconds to reflect on it, I think that, parents should be there for their kids or family members, whoever's there, in the individual faith communities that make up groups that go.
Right. So children's liturgy, there is a precedent for their existence, but literally 98% of people don't do them right because you have to have a priest or a deacon to proclaim the gospel and to give a homily at the children's liturgy.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I don't know the rubrics behind it, but okay.
This is a small obsession of mine to look into children.
Well, I think there's something to this.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll let you in on a little secret about how I run ministry. You have to get the little things right in order for the big things to go well, right? You see this with the secular band Kiss. I'm not condoning people go check them out. They're pretty radical, certainly irascible appetite level music for sure. But one thing that they do right, from a business sense, I guess you could say, but even there, I don't. Just from a safety perspective, they have a line in their elaborate pyrotechnic intense stage setups. They have a manual that the people need to do to set up their stage, and couched right in the middle of it is, and put a bowl of M&Ms on our table in the back, and take out the M&Ms of a certain color. And if they sit down that day and they look at the bowl and that's not there, they cancel the show for the night. Because the idea is someone could die if this thing is not set up properly. And so too here in the faith, right? Like, imperfections lead to venial sins, lead to mortal sins. That's just the nature of the beast, right? And so I won't give away all of the methodologies of what we do because that's not the point of this episode, but we have certain measures in place to make sure that the model of Jesus meeting with the Samaritan woman at the well is being lived out, right? We meet people where they're at. We be super accommodating, engaging, welcoming, but we don't leave them where they're at, right? And there are these objective metrics about progression in the life of a Christian. So I think you're onto something there.